Sometimes Easybib will find a URL and part of the information, but more information is required. Let's look at this together. It's a very easy process. First, I copy the URL like I always do. I come over to my Easybib project, which I learned how to do in the first Easybib tutorial. I'm going to create a citation, and I'm going to paste that URL right here, and then I'm going to let Easybib search for that article. Easybib found the article, but when I click Cite, I'm going to see that most of the boxes are empty and only the URL stands. Let's look at that together. When this happens, there's a temptation to say, "Oh my goodness, what a hassle," but it really doesn't take very long. We're going to go back to the article that we found, and we're going to get the title, and we're going to find out the author. This is easy. I'm going to take this information, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it into that box. See, took 2 seconds. Now I'm going to try to find the author. I realize that on some sites, the site contributors created the article. That places like Britannica or other sites like that that contain information that's from and by Britannica contributors. However, this is the sort of website that includes an author. We're going to go and try to find that author, and if we could not find the author, then we would write site contributors here under first name. But let's give it a good old college try before we give up. For this article, and in this instance, I'm going to scroll through, and the challenge for me is not to stop, because I start scrolling and I go, oh, what's that? And then 30 minutes have passed. So I'm on a mission. I'm going to find the author of this article if I can possibly locate that. And I sometimes just go down here to the bottom of the page and I go to the About Us page and boom, there he is. So I simply copy this name and I go back to Easybib, placed his name in the boxes, and there's our information. We don't need to worry about the publisher because we are not a university level. That may or may not be necessary in other locations, but for our purposes, this will be fine. The website title, we have the URL, we have the date, we have the name of the author, and we have the title. So now all we're going to need to do is just click Complete the Citation. Boom, there it is. Didn't take very long at all, and we have a beautiful citation, and we have clearly not plagiarized, but we have manually created a citation.